doing its thing. And once it's filled with hydrogen and then it's getting hydrogen, it's cooling it all down in there, we should be able to just leave it. We won't need it. We could take away the ladder when we're done. And then I guess we could just leave the vent in case we, for some reason, ever need to pump more hydrogen into it. We could do that. We're only ever going to want hydrogen in there, right? I don't think we need to do like any cooling coils or anything. Hopefully the way that we're doing this is just going to work. We'll see though. So if we get all these jobs done, this system can start working again at least. And then hopefully it's not going to interfere too much with this CO2 output from these generators. We don't want like things slowing down or blocking up in here, right? Look at all this natural gas that we're storing. It's great. Tons of it. Holy shit. It's perfect. Okay, so then we're gonna want to start working on these presses, right? So polymer press is 3 by 3. 3 across and 3 up. So we put that one there. It's gonna like come up a little bit. It's all right though. Do we need to leave a gap in between? I don't think we do actually. We might need to put like some Weezeworts or something in here to keep it cool. So the thing with these is they run really hot. Once they start working, they run super hot, right? And we're gonna want to have the chamber probably sealed off. We don't necessarily need people to go in there. We could probably get some sweepers in to just take the plastic out. But the amount of heat that it's going to generate, we're going to want to disperse that like over and back into here and help cool it. But also, we might want to pump some hydrogen into the room as well and put some Weezeworts just to help it along, because it's going to get hot, like that, like really hot. So I think what we're going to want to put underneath them are like metal tiles. We can maybe even put metal tiles like on the side here too, so that we can help get some heat like trapped in those metal tiles, some of the heat, and then the rest of it will just end up going back towards here, and then this cold air will go in here, and these temp shift plates should even it out a little bit as well. So we'll do that. Metal tiles, we'll fill the room with hydrogen, and we'll put some Weezeworts in, and then we'll get some grabbers in there as well to grab the plastic as it comes out and transport it out into, we'll have like some industrial storage, right? So we'll have like maybe up here or like somewhere around here close by to the rocket, we'll have like, we'll set up another big storage area, but this one will have like an automated thing for it. So we'll have it all on tracks coming in here. So we'll grab this stuff. We'll grab like this stuff out of these metal volcanoes and ship it up to here and store it in there. We'll have plastic going in there as well. And then anything else that we make that we need to store, we'll do too, right? Oh my god. I wonder how this pipeline is doing. There's still lots of work to be done on it. Actually, fuck, they've done quite a bit of it already. It's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. All right, so that's going to be petroleum coming all the way up here too, right? No? Does that sound good? The plastic machinery. What? You have to go in an hour. I do, yeah. In about an hour, I'm going to go, yeah. I mean, we'll finish off like these jobs tomorrow probably too, right? Or no? No? They don't want to? Okay. Okay, let's get rid of some of these, but not all of them. So we can make it so that we have them stacked on top of each other. So we have like a more square room, or we can have like a thing, a Weezewort, a thing, a Weezewort, a press. I'm gonna try to do 4 presses, I think. Wait, if I do 4 presses, I'll need more than, well, I'll probably need 2 circuits anyway, right? If I'm gonna get automation and stuff. So we can get the 2 circuits set up down here. Okay, let's get those set up. Not as like a top priority, but like... How is this running now? Okay, so it's doing 1 and 1. Okay, so we're fucking sending perfectly good oxygen out into the vacuum of space. Alright. Well, it's not the best, I guess, but whatever. It'll have to do. It'll have to do for now. Okay, so let's go for heavy watt into here and here as well. We don't need to run heavy watt into this room because the polymer press are like 240 watts or whatever. They're not like massive hogs, right? Will I have enough petroleum for 4? I think so. If we need to up our petroleum production, we can as well, right? We can just get another oil refinery in. We got this huge pocket of crude oil down here to get through. And then there's plenty more where that came from. There's another big pocket here. There's potentially more there. And then it looks like there's going to be a whole bunch over on the side here too. We haven't even explored this far over, right? So it's fine. And plus, as a backup, when shit really hits the fan, we got this oil reservoir as well, which we can make an oil well and pump some water into it. And we'll get some crude oil out of that too, right? Will it just explode out? Yeah. Bottom right side, there is a geyser undiscovered. Where is it? How did I not see it? Where? Bottom right side. Bottom right. I'm down here right now. I don't see it. Ah. Wait. I don't think that is one. It's only 3. No, I don't think that is one. It's usually 4, right? And this is neutronium that's just like in magma, right? The screen is too small. I'm blind. I'm a little bit blind sometimes, yeah. Alright. Good. So we'll let them crack on with that, and then whoever decides to come up here do these jobs, they can do them as well, but it doesn't really matter. And then we're gonna get... So hang on a second. So we're gonna make these things out of what? Gold? Or we can either make them out of gold, or we can make them out of iron, right? So iron heats up slower. We can make them out of wolframite, which... Or gold, so that it can get hotter before it breaks. Gold? Gold or wolframite? Thermally reactive. Require little energy to raise in temperature, and therefore heat and cool quickly. Heat and cool quickly. I know, I have stopped, yeah. Gold. Gold. No. Probably gold if my heat sinks are set up properly. Post a workshop collection of XCOM 2 mods to the Reddit. Has a nice subscribe to all button. Couple of highlights. Dual wield melee pistols. New advent enemies. An F1 menu just like XCOM Enemy Unknown had. And here's one you'll love. Lost have a 50-50 chance to attack XCOM or Advent instead of a 70-30 or whatever it is. Okay, cool, Vargan. Thanks so much. I'll check it out. That sounds good. It's really good. Iron. Iron. You think iron? Plus 32.5 kDTUs per second, as opposed to... Oh, that's the same, right? It's always the same. But it just cools quicker. It'll heat faster and cool quicker. Same with gold. Iron just doesn't do shit. Copper doesn't do shit either. It doesn't have like any extras, right? Material disperses heat because energy transfers quickly through materials with high thermal conductivity. Between two objects, the rate of heat transfer will be determined by the object with the lowest thermal conductivity. All right, okay. So wolframite could be pretty good, right? If we make these out of wolframite, it means that the heat will transfer off of them faster onto like the tiles and stuff. But gold has the overheat, yeah, but we don't really want to get them. We don't want them running that hot at all, right? We want the point of the cooling is that these things are going to be running cooler than way cooler than 150 degrees, right? So if we make them out of wolframite, we can cool them faster because the thermal conductivity is higher. Is that right? No? Maybe? Possibly? Always believe in my soul? Let's try them with wolframite, and then if it's not working, we can just we can take them out and put gold in instead, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. So we'll have like a metal plate. So the way that these things work too is apparently another way of cooling them is to have like them sitting in like a little puddle of water. That helps cool them down too. I don't know if we'll need to necessarily do that, but we'll see. All right, so we'll have this sitting on metal tiles here. And then how are we going to do the... Oh, yeah, no, that should be fine. Okay, so in the middle here, we'll have... So hang on a second. We want metal tiles here that we can do out of gold. So we'll have those sitting there, right? And then we'll have automation shipping. We'll have auto sweeper. So the auto sweeper, we'll need one for the bottom and then like one for the top, right? So this one can sit here. Copper. So this one can sit here and grab the stuff from the bottom. Should be fine. Should be able to reach it all too. And then we'll have another one higher up. Right? Okay, so we'll put that there. And then let's have metal tiles here too. Which means that we're going to want to have another polymer press here and here. God, we're going to be making a lot of plastic. It's going to be great though, right? It's going to be really nice. And then we can get up to there, or we could just like tunnel up to here, right? So we're going to want to have this overheat temperature, slow heating. What do we want to like make the room out of? We don't want to insulate the room, do we? Or do we want to insulate the room and try to get some hydrogen and weezeworts in here as well? Break the press out of piss. Okay, I'll do that. That sounds like a great idea. You can piss on them, yes, that's fine. You can do some pissing right onto these things if you want to as well. So I think we're probably going to want to have metal at the bottom here too, right? And then we're gonna have these tiles in here, following along here. Same pattern. And we're gonna pick up stuff. We're gonna have weezeworts, and then we're gonna need to have in here a conveyor loader, right? Conveyor loader at the bottom here with weezeworts flanking the sides. Yeah, that should be fine, right? And then this one will have to go up one. We'll have to put some airflow tiles in here too, if we are going to flood this with hydrogen, right? And then we can have this other loader will be like up here. Auto sweepers, sorry, I should say. And then we have room for, yeah, perfect. We have room for the weezeworts on the side there too, right? And they should be able to reach down because it's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, that stuff is in the way, but it should be able to see from there, right? And we'll make that out of gold as well. Gold. Gold. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to go. You're indestructible. Always believe you are gold. Gold. Do 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 do. Wow 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 wow. I think that's gonna reach. I hope it reaches. We'll see. Okay, so we'll have that there. And then this will go up to the top. And then what do we want to make this all out of? Like abyssalite again, or do we want to have something that will help transfer heat out of the room? So because we're surrounded by cold-ish, we probably want to make something out of like slow heating. Probably want like some like overheat temperature plus 15. Well, we'll probably want like this, right? Something that's thermally reactive. Little energy to raise in temperature and therefore heat and cool quickly. So we'll be able to heat these up quickly. And then it'll like help disperse heat out of like this block out into the world, right? Believe in the piss. I think I'm gonna try it out anyway and see how it goes. So we want sedimentary rock. Here. But not there because we want to dig up here and finish up these jerks. Okay, good. And then we can dig out this and that. And then we can dig out stuff in here too, right? And try to do some work like from the roof. I think that'll work. I don't know if it'll work for sure, but we're gonna try it out anyway. What if you just dig out all the space for the rocket already and use that enormous gas-filled chamber to let the heat escape? Could do, yeah. It'll take a long time to do though. How's this pipeline doing? Oh my god. Boys, they're almost done. They're almost done the petroleum pipeline. I thought it was going to take way longer. It looks like they've left a little bit out there. Maybe they're just missing a little tiny bit of abyssalite. I'm not sure. So we're not going to be able to use abyssalite for pipes and stuff anymore either, right? Well, TLDR post, if you pump all this oxygen outside, maybe in time you oxygenate the entire planet, microbes will start to take form, natural progression will occur, and the next thing you know, boom. Earth version 2.0, Pennywhacker will be born. He'll become a football legend, have his own park resort, and live with a dog and wife in a shitty village, only to turn his eyes to the WWE League. No? Oh, I tell you what, that would be a fine addition to the Wackerverse, but fuck me, that's also just an insane amount of work. I don't know if the game will let us do this stuff that you speak of either. Like, I'm not sure that you're able to make like an atmosphere on this planet with just a lot of oxygen. Maybe you can eventually. I don't know. Who knows? It'd be kind of cool, right? Plips! Oh my God, Plips, how are you doing? How's Plipette doing? Is she super pregnant now? Like showing big time or what? No, not realistic enough. I guess so. Yeah, it's Plips. Fuck. I've seen Plips in a long time. Plips, where have you been? You preparing to become the ultimate dad? I hope so. She's prego. It's cute. Yeah. Yeah. Just wait until she starts like putting mustard on her chocolate chip cookies and stuff like that. That's always fun. That's the fun part of woman's being pregnant. That's always the fun part. All right. So cooling wise, we might be okay here. I'm not sure though. Hey, look it. We've pumped quite a bit of hydrogen in here. Holy shit. A lot quicker than I thought we'd be able to. So we're almost ready to cap this off and get this thing up and going, and then it can start cooling. And then we're gonna have to build some more of these tiles in here to keep this room nice and cool too. And then we should be good to go. God damn. We've got the the oil pipeline is like almost done here too, right? Plumbing. Liquid pipes. Hell yeah. We'll just run these pipes right up here like this. And then I think these vent out CO2, is it? I'm pretty sure it's CO2. I might be wrong though. Converts petroleum into raw plastic. Affects carbon dioxide. 8.33 gallons per second. Okay, that's fine. Carbon dioxide we can deal with, right? We can pump that shit out into space as well. Although we don't want to like overburden the space pump right now. Right? We don't really want to like overburden the space pump because it's helping us big time with the output from here. So maybe we can just vent it right out like the top or something. Let all that beautiful CO2 just like fall down here somewhere. Or maybe you're right. Maybe it's time for us to just like dig out this rocket chamber. How big does the rocket chamber need to be? Is this about big enough? Like if it was like right here and went all the way up? That's big enough, right? The rocket's not that big. I don't know. I've never built one, so I don't know. You need a lesson on how Babby is formed. Right. Well, when a man loves a woman, he can't keep his mind on nothing else. And then that erratic behavior sometimes leads to the man putting his pensy inside the woman. Okay? And then 9 months later, that's right. A baby is being formed inside of the woman. That's just how it goes. Yeah? Inside a woman. That's right. Right inside there. Gets right up inside into the inner gutty works of the woman. And next thing you know, there's a baby on the scene. And everybody is so pleased because, God, who doesn't like a baby, right? Everyone is really pleased about that. We're going to try to flood this, and then we're going to get some Weezeworts in here, too, just to help keep it cool in here, right? And hopefully, this will be enough. With the temp shift plates coming in here and the Weezeworts and stuff, hopefully these presses can just work all the time. We'll never need to turn them off. The only problem we'll have potentially is keeping up with petroleum production. Although we have a lot of it right now because the boys have been busy in the old oil refinery. They've been going like the clappers all day and all night. Fantastic. This is the start of a beautiful industrial setup. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, spawn more overlords. We don't need that. My father always said, shag him on the end of a cliff. That way you know she's pushing back. That's fucking terrible. That's a terrible thing to do. I would never. No, not even once. I would never. Where do we want to put all of our storage? How big does this rocket area need to be, guys? Does anyone have like an exact width? An ideal width? About 350. As big as my mom. My God. My God, is this map gonna... Hang on a second. Just calculate. So 5 to the power of 7 million. It's of course 32 billion. No, I don't think the map is big enough for that. They couldn't have put in a rocket that's bigger than the map though, right? It's impossible. Steampunk 360. What jobs... What the fuck jobs can you do now, Steampunk 360? Your morale is 6, which ain't the best. You've already mastered every job. We have no more jobs to give you. But have you done art yet? Yes. Turns out that yes. Aha. Okay. Perfect. Hey, Dumbfist has graduated as well. All right, Dumbfist. Let's get you onto this instead now. Okay. Poor Dumbfist. I think he graduated a long time ago and I just missed it. All right. Is the oil pipeline done? If they're all working, it's not quite finished yet, guys. We still don't have the petroleum pipeline done, but I guess they're still working on it, so it's fine. All right, so we're gonna vent some CO2 out of here. For now. I mean, that's gonna be a lot of CO2 coming out of there, isn't there? It's gonna be kind of crazy. It's gonna be a little bit nuts. It's gonna be a little bit nutty. That's all right though. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this is going to receive manufactured material, plastic. Let's copy these. Oh, it's not even built yet. Okay, and our industrial storage, maybe we can just put it like up here, because we'll still be able to build industry up here and to the side here, right? It's going to be a bit of a long shot trying to cool this room and a room up here. So maybe we start putting our industrial storage. Industrial light and magic can go like up here, right? That would be fine. Listen to all the... Whoa, that was a big one. You see that? It's pretty neat. I like the surface. It's good. What's all this? Whoa, look at all this steam in here. How is the steam collected in here? It's 148 degrees in here. Is it because it's so close to the surface? Oh yeah, look at how hot it is at the surface here. Fuck, it's crazy. It gets very hot in space, but then it's a vacuum in here. Hot, steamy piss. Have I ever played Prison Architect? Yes. Oh my god, have I played Prison Architect? Maybe. I think I've played too much Prison Architect. I love it, but last time I played it, I got very frustrated with it, and I Alt F4 it out. I had to do an Alt F4 out. It was the worst. Copy settings. Okay, we'll get some Weezewarts in here. And hopefully this grabber... Oh yeah, it looks like this grabber will be able to do its job from up here. It doesn't have any obstructions up here either, right? So we're going to load this stuff into here, and then we're going to get some storage set up here. So we're going to have to do some more digging. And we're going to have some other auto sweepers in here too. Plus, this whole thing is going to be powered by this bad boy here. Right? And then we could have like another one on the other side if we need some more transformers. The women's detention facility failed. Oh my god. Don't remind me. Just don't. Okay, so how much power do we need for this? 240, 480, 5, 6, 720, 8, 960. We're gonna need both of these transformers for this, right? We're gonna need one for just the presses, and then another one's gonna have to come through and do the other shit, right? Okay, that's fine. I'm not very good at quick maths, unfortunately. I have to spend a lot of time thinking about the maths. I can't just do like 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 3. That's one quick math. I can't do any of that stuff. I'm no good. It's nice that we have like this little hallway down here. Ah, look at this. Look at all of this hydrogen. This is great. All right. We should be ready to start pumping into here now. So let's do it. We're going to start pumping into here. We'll sever this connection. And we'll hide these ones in the wall here too. So that's fine. And then we'll also... make some more ladder here. Deconstruct this. And then let's go for some abyssite tiles all along here. That's a lot of hydrogen. Jeepers creepers. We've pushed all of the other gases out of the bottom. And we're ready to cool this room down like a clown. Let's get rid of this ladder as well. I hope that they use all this stuff. I don't want anything left on the ground in here. I wish they would prioritize a little bit better as well, without me having to manually prioritize them. The thing barely uses any hydrogen? Well, it's fine, because we'll use the excess, we'll pump the excess into a generator or something. How does that sound? Good? Pour some insulation on you? Okay, I will. Oh, fuck. They've gone to bed. They've gone to bed at just about the worst goddamn time. They didn't finish up these jobs. We could have pumped some more hydrogen into the chamber. Now we gotta wait for them all wake up. What a mess. What a true mess. Okay. Let's get rid of that so that we can finish up these jobs up here. And then we can continue running this wire through here, right? So that connects up to there. So this is going to be... this. Fine. And then this will come up here. Power up all this stuff. Perfect. Okay, so that's 2 transformers used. Oh, that's not too bad. And then we're gonna probably have to get some more transformers down here if we're gonna power up. Or we might actually be able to use this this circuit, because there's not too much on here. There's just 2 auto sweepers and 2 containers, right? Let's copy these settings. Okay, perfect. So that's some more jobs that can be done. We're gonna want to try to get all of this gross slime and shit out of here that's fallen down. So we're gonna have to deconstruct a couple of these and reconstruct them after the roof is done. And then we're gonna need to start. We're gonna need to build like another ladder up here, like that, and then get rid of all this crap. For some plastic. Is this pump done? Aha! Alright. We have petroleum in the pipe. Oh my god. What? What a distance for this stuff to travel. Alright, we gotta make sure that pump doesn't really ever break down. It's a long way for all this stuff to go, right? It's kind of crazy. From Twitter. What's from Twitter? Waiting for a dupe to somehow seal themselves again. Nah, come on. It's not going to happen. Not at this point in the game, right? It'll be fine. Okay. Good. That's right. Pick up all that stuff. Get it out of there. Don't make me smash up more tiles and stuff. Hop to it, baby. We want to disable these buildings. We don't want them to start up straight away, right? Once the power is hooked up. Oh, yeah, look, they're going to collect the slime up, too. That's pretty good. I love watching these guys running around doing jobs. There's just something really satisfying about watching people do the stuff that you tell them to do, right? It's great. It's really nice. I swear to God, if these things start up, we're going to hook them all up to an automation thing, right? And then we'll put an airlock on here too, in case we ever need to get in there. But we're going to try to keep it sealed off as much as possible. Try to keep it nice and cool. So we really should have actually diverted hydrogen up here, but it's good that we can start getting this thing going and cooling some of it down in here, right? It's already pretty cold in here. It's like 7 degrees. It's like minus. Oh my God, it's nice and cold in there. I think this ice biome is starting to melt though, right? It's pretty hot. Use Opera, it's really good. Nice. More pipes. Yeah, I like pipes. Man, do I ever like the pipes. The bag pipes. Smoking pipes. All of the pipes. Is this ice? Yeah, it's a little bit of ice, actually. You know what? If this ice melts, it might be enough water for these presses to sit in, which will cool them even more, right? It's pretty good. It might not be a bad thing. It's going to get hot in this room. Yeah. Do I often have pipe dreams? All the damn time, yeah. Just all my dreams are pipe dreams. Just constantly thinking about pipe. Fuck, I love pipe. Really like pipe a lot. Okay, so hang on a second. If we want to vent hydrogen into this room too, which I think we're going to want to. We're going to want to like disable that vent now, I think, right? Okay. That's fine. So let's ladder up to there and then let's deconstruct this. There's enough hydrogen in here now, right? Are you guys hyped for plastic? Because you know what? Once we start making plastic, we can get transport tubes. We're going to need a lot of it. But it can happen. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad that you guys are excited. Okay. This can also go. We'll leave this open for a minute to see if they use up some of these resources in here, right? I know it's like letting some of the heat escape, but they might use up some of this iron. They might want to pump iron. They picked up the metal. It's so loud, isn't it? Hey, look, there's a doctorate degree here. Certification in Applied Physics awarded in recognition of one Jacqueline A. Stern. Nice. Good job, Jacqueline. Fucking great job. You've done it. Okay, let's disable this. No! Quickly disable it! Don't let the plastic come out! The system is hooked up. Quickly. No. It's good. It's fine. It's not gonna get too hot. Well, it looks like we're creating plastic already, guys. Even though we're not quite ready to create plastic yet. Look at it. Pushing the plastic out. Okay, good. We're gonna put this all on an automation switch and put it outside so we can just flip them on when we want to, right? Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, and then we want to have this come out here too. So we're gonna put this like above the door. We'll have a little switch out here. I haven't left any space really for like you know, to check like the temperature or anything like that, but I don't think it really matters. Oh, I love how it just like oozes out. It's kind of like the mush bars, but it's plastic instead. Yeah. Oh, look, the grabber is already picking up the plastic and storing it. So it's just a case of getting it loaded out like this, right? So shipping, conveyor rail. We want this to go onto a rail here, which we're not going to make of copper. We'll make it out of wolframite. Will we? Sure, why not, right? We'll have it come out here and then go like up through the walls, right? Yes? Perfect. Okay, it can like go to there. And we'll have like a receptacle for it elsewhere, right? We don't need to deliver anything in here. We just want to pull the stuff out and deliver it to like to the manufactured goods depot, right? This kind of reminds me of the old dig and rig. I know, yeah, it is a lot like dig and rig, isn't it? It's fucking great. Viper is an apprentice miner now. Okay, so Viper, let's get you into apprentice architect as well. We might as well. Obsidian here. Okay. So buildings wise, we want this to be made of obsidian. Oh no. Okay. We'll have an airlock. Perfect. So we want this here like that, and then at the bottom here we want airflow tiles, right? Because we're gonna pump some hydrogen in here too. Hey, thanks very much, L Trap Bottle. Thanks so much for the bits, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. Oxygen not included is 1,558 rupees. Wow. One never got turned off. So won't it be on the opposite of all the rest? It still hasn't been turned off? Oh, for Christ's sake. They're not going to be able to finish these gerbs either, right? So we're going to have to, like, cancel this tile. And cancel this tile as well. It's not the end of the world that this thing is running right now. Because it's not actually running hot at all. We still haven't set up the thermal tiles in here or anything either. So we're setting this all up because eventually it's going to get very hot in here and melt this biome, right? But for now, it's nice and cool. So we're just sort of like future-proofing it, right? So utilities, temp shift plates. We'll make them with gold again. And then we want to spread the temperature all around here too. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Ain't that a beaut? Okay, and before we start pumping hydrogen into here, we need to finish these jobs up off at the top, right? Oh, okay, well, we've used up a lot of gold as well, but it's fine, right? It'll be fine. How much of a Bitcoin is a dick worth? I have no idea. I've never checked. I don't know the answer to that. Have someone prioritize flicking? Should be fine. But we do want to turn this off. Oh, you know what? They're never gonna do it, are they? We're just gonna have to... drop this stuff down here like this, and then... replace it. So that'll seal that off. It's getting cold in here now. And this thing's getting cold. And once it's sealed off, it'll be even colder, right? Look at all these jobs. And this thing is just fucking working away. It's just beavering away up there. Oh! Oh! Hey, look at this one's kind of hot. See? It's hot all of a sudden. See, it's starting to warm up in here, so we need this stuff. Wait, why is this damaged and overheating when it's not even on? What the fuck? Where did all that heat come from? It's kind of weird, eh? I don't know. Has the rest of the base fallen apart? No, it hasn't. I'm pretty sure that the rest of the base is fine. And actually, look at we're positive on. Oh my god! Look at all this natural gas that we're storing. How many cycles does this have left? 27 cycles still, and we filled up all the tanks, baby. No, the rest of the base is fine. We got tons of food. They're still making food by the looks of it. Or is it just the raw mushrooms that we keep harvesting? We got tons of food. We've got fucking tons of water. We're out of piss, actually. Next activity is in 4.8 cycles, so that'll start up again, but it doesn't matter. We got tons of oxygen. The whole place is running itself now. We don't even really need to check on it. We can just like concentrate on these jobs up here. The game will tell us if anything goes wrong, right? You'll hear like burr, burr, and it'll tell you, but everything is under control. It's fine. Plastic presses heat up so much it's crazy. They overheat in like 20 seconds. I know. They're hot because the plates are hot because they're all built from hot gold. Hot golds. This metal tile is 17 degrees right now. It's fine, right? I mean, this one is happily just chugging away here at 17 degrees. So I think it's fine. I think we finish up these jobs. And then we can start flooding the place with hydrogen, make it even cooler in there. And then these things can just run like full time, right? Yeah. 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 That's what I'm talking about. The plastic presses heat up. A lot, yes. You have to go in 20 minutes, do I? Yeah, I do have to go in about 20 minutes, yeah. Like a well-oiled machine, or in this case, pissed. Cooling with hydrogen seems like a terrible idea. I think it's fine to just have like a little bit of extra cooling, right? Just to keep it nice and cold in there. It's not a place that we ever really need to go into with the automation as well, so we should be able to keep it nice and cold. And disperse some of this heat the other way too, right? It's like when they're putting these plates in, Oh, I see. So they are putting in red hot plates. They're taking like the red hot stuff, but then it's just quickly dispersing around sort of thing. That is interesting. Yeah, because I guess some of that metal that they're using is like 200 degrees, right? Which doesn't really help, but there you go. How can we make like some cold storage for it? Or is it worth even doing that? What if the plastic melts if the room gets too hot? Is that possible? Probably not, right? It's probably not possible. Next step, sips is to cool hydrogen until it becomes liquid and then use it to power your space rockets. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Hydrogen space rockets. I think the rockets that you use are it's like the only one that I can see is petroleum engine, right? Unless you unlock more later in research. So what's this? Cargo bay, command capsule, gantry, petroleum rocket engine, liquid fuel tank, and this is gas cargo canister, liquid cargo tank, and biological cargo bay. Is that in the new update or something? Activate the cooling thing already. It is activated. We gotta build this tile. I tried to empty the room out and it's just taking them forever to come around and do these jobs. Gotta dig this shit out too, right? Okay, well, all the automation is done and the switch is working, so that's fine. Alright, the cooling thing is back to working. We have a whole bunch of excess. Okay, so we can do both of these at the same time, right? Because this doesn't require that much. We just need to expedite. Oh, wait. We're going to be wasting it. You know what? Ah, fuck. How far up is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. These are going to be unreachable builds, right? We're going to have to do it from the top. Yeah, maybe we're not like quite ready for this yet. So you're gonna need to do these builds from up here, right? For these temp shift plates. Oh. Look at this. Look at these red hot plates going going in. Ah, fuck. It's damaging the machinery. For fuck's sake. No. It's gonna break down. Oh, jeez. Don't leave the hot materials there, you son of a bitch. Do I plan on playing more RimWorld when it's fully released today? Yeah, we'll eventually get around to playing more RimWorld, I'm sure. It's a good game. We had the last time we did a run was pretty good, right? We had a fairly good run that ended in disaster. We had an infestation, if you remember. That wasn't the best. How cold is this now? Okay, it's cooling down. Good. It takes a little while for this thing to get going, but once this room is nice and icy cold, kablamo. Is this actually offsetting like through the wall here? Or because it's abyssalite, it's not, right? So we have to change this wall to be something like obsidian or whatever? Because this abyssalite isn't gonna help any heat go through, right? We don't want to just contain all of the cold in here. We want it to like dissipate out a little bit, right? Heat transfer sucks. Yeah, I know. So we're gonna make this out of so we want to make it out of like obsidian, I guess, on the side here, right? So that it can go through. So it can heat and cool quickly. Or metal. Maybe you can make it out of metal. Metal. Okay, we'll make it out of metal. Don't worry, chat. I got you. We'll make it out of piping hot metal instead. Oh. Okay. Okay. Gold? Gold. Always believe in your soul. You have the power of gold. You're indestructible. Is gold destructible? Always believe that you are gold, gold. So that should help, right? So this whole building should be nice and cold. And then the building above it, where we're gonna probably do some like metal refining and stuff. We'll try to keep that cold, doing the same thing. So we'll eventually change this bislight into something else, so we can get some of the heat through and some of the cold out, right? No, cold, cold. Yeah, I'm slouching again. I know. I can't help it. I'm a sloucher, okay? So this chair is very comfy as well. It's very easy to slouch in. I find it very easy to slouch in this chair. It's wonderful. Oh my god, these temp shift plates take so long to build. I tell you what else takes a long time to build them. Petroleum generators. Holy crap. It takes like 2 cycles to build them. It's insane. They're so slow. It's so slow. Look at how hot the dupes are. They're so hot. Not like in a good-looking way. I mean, like their temperature, their body temperature is quite hot, isn't it? More dupes. Hot dupes. More hot dupes. Yeah, we could try to get some more hot dupes. That'd be great. We just gotta make sure that there's no like fart clouds coming off anything in here. Has anyone seen any fart clouds? Fart clouds, anyone? Fart clouds? No? Okay, we're gonna have to get another airlock at the top here for this other level here, because there's no ladder. There's no room for a ladder or anything in here. So we're gonna have another airlock there, and we can switch the whole thing on with this switch when we're ready to go. Okay, great. We might want to move these vents out of the way here so that we're not spewing. If we ever do go in here, we're not going to be spewing CO2 into there. But we might not be able to do anything about that. How's this pumping going? Oh, nice. So we've got tons of hydrogen bubbling up, which is great. Oh, shit. What happened? How did this polluted water get in here? What the fuck? Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, how did this get in here, though? God, that's annoying. Piss just get... You're right. You're right about it. You know what? Piss does get everywhere in this game. It's nuts. We're going to have to go in there and clean it up. Also, there's like a little dump. Somebody left a little dump in the corner. This room was like totally clean at one point, and now it's a fucking mess again. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. We'll work on this. We got to work this out. Okay, I'll tell you what. This CO2 is just going to go directly out, okay? We're going to pump it right out. So we're going to deconstruct these. Oh, I see. It's trying to escape there, too. That's cheeky. That's really cheeky. Okay, we'll do it like that. And then it can just go out into space, right? Holy crap, Steampunk 360 does not waste any time, eh? Let him go. Just like, boom! Yeah, I'm done. I'm working here. Okay. Can we not get... Oh, yeah. Once we get the ladder, we'll get in there, mop it up, and then we'll sweep it up to... Fuck. Trying to keep a room clean in this game is very challenging, isn't it? Jesus. It's an impossible task at times. It's kind of nuts. We want a little bit of water in here, because it'll help keep these machines cooler. So that's fine. The name of the song is I Like It Like That. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on. Let me show you where it's at. The name of the town is I Like It Like That. Yeah, come on. Am I related to Lil Pump? Yeah, I am. Yeah, he's my mailman. So, yeah, we go way back. Me and Lil Pump. Lil Pumperino. Man, did we ever have fun that time in Berlin when, you know... Okay, Viper. Good job. Alright, let's get this stuff dumped into the piss pipes on a priority as well. Come on. Come and grab these piss jugs out of here. Come on, it's important. Hey. We're done. We can almost start doing some hydrogenating, which would be really nice. And then we're gonna have some plastiques. Can I do a base tour? Yeah, I guess I can while we're waiting for these jobs to finish up. Alright, here's the living space, which was a big mess yesterday, and then we sort of tidied it up a little bit. There's still a lot of stuff on the ground, but like the layout is much tidier. We tidied it up, and Dumbfist has been making masterpieces, which is pretty good. It's like bedrooms, and like their airlock is here, shower room, kitchen. There's like some sinks and toilets and shit. This is where all of our oxygen generation is happening in these two modules here. So they pump oxygen into the base and into the suits, but it's all cooled before it goes in this like radiator system, and then all of the hydrogen that comes out of the top here goes into these tanks and then feeds these hydrogen generators, which helps with power. So this is what the flow looks like. It's pretty good. It's constant oxygen, and then all of the hydrogen comes out and helps fill all this stuff up, which is pretty good. So that's the oxygen stuff. We have water down here, solar water. There's plenty more water that we could probably add to this after as well, but it's fucking, you know. This is our petroleum generation down here. We got quite a nice pool of petroleum. We've tapped into some crude oil down here as well, so we're pumping all this up to help us make petroleum. And then we're powering another generator here with natural gas that comes off this refinery. This is our storage. This is our water processing stuff. Our backup coal generators. We got a whole bunch of power stuff here for the base, and backup power in case power fails. It's our mushroom farm, which is producing a lot of mushrooms, it turns out. Probably way more than we need. This is our natural gas power plant, and this is all of our storage of natural gas for the power plant to run pretty much full time. And we've got a whole bunch of natural gas in here and in here as well. We got 2 natural gas geysers, so this all pumps into these containers and they feed the system here. We have a gigantic air duct that's piping stuff that we don't need out into space, which is useful. And that's the surface of space there. And of course we have a piss waterfall over here as well, which is currently empty because this thing is not active right now. But it will be active in about 2 days. And then the piss drips off the side, and then it drips all the way down into this gigantic tank here. Another ice biome that is just completely melting. It's still pretty cold here though, but it is starting to warm up in here. So there's that, and I think that's about it. I think that's it. We've got some metal volcanoes on the side here for copper and gold, which we've been using to make stuff. And then we've set this up today pretty much. We dug up here and then dug into here, so we're producing some hydrogen and some oxygen here. The oxygen is going to go up to a little research station that we're going to build at some point. And then the hydrogen is being used to fill up these chambers and power this anti-entropy thermal nullifier. We've just set up some polymer presses so that we can make some plastic. And then we're going to do some metal refining and stuff probably up here and use this to help cool it down. Even though all this is happening in an ice biome, which is already cold, but you can never get too cold, right? Big problem with like some of these industrial machines is the overheating and then them breaking after they overheat, right? So we want to try to avoid all that. We're almost ready to start doing the hydrogen stuff. We just have to get these conveyor rails done. And I think we're good. Is anything in here farting? I don't think so. Okay, let's lock the doors so that nobody goes in. I don't think anybody will ever need to go in there again now, actually. And we want to get this ventilation over to the side here so that it hooks up to this and starts flushing out this chamber too. So we've got these airflow tiles at the bottom. Oh yeah, and now that we've collected all this piss, let's insulate the bottom here too, right? So this hydrogen is -2 now. And the AETN is now -3. So it's getting cold in there. It's good. It's good. It started off at about 10 degrees, so it's gone down quite a bit already, right? So it's time to go, yeah. Well, there's a surface on this planet at the top of the gravity field. Doesn't make much sense to be anything but a spheroid. I guess so. I mean, I don't know what any of that means, but I'll take your word for it. Alright. This ladder can also go now, too. Perfect. Alright. So we should be filling this room here with oxygen now. I mean, hydrogen. Hydrogen. And then we can still power this at the same time. So the excess is going to go off into here. And then we can just use this to branch off into this other room that we make and put Weezwarts in and keep it cool. It's probably better to just have like a bunch of cooled hydrogen in the room that you're going to be creating a lot of heat in to keep it nice and cold, right? Because the hydrogen cools down really fast. I guess that's why people like to use it in conjunction with a bunch of Weezwarts. No? What? I just joined your chat? Yeah, I did, yeah. I checked over randomly and saw somebody talking about science or whatever, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's not your fault, it's mine. I'm not smart enough to know much about science, so there you go. In fact, I think I've learned more science playing this video game than I have ever in my life doing anything else, right? Fuck! We've actually done quite a bit today, guys. We actually got quite a few jobs done. We got some stuff sorted out. We got power kind of sorted out for now. Look at all the natural gas that we're storing. It's nowhere near capacity in here, but it's getting there. And we made that giant oil pipeline. We created a whole bunch more petroleum. Fuck. We're almost ready to get the presses going. And then we can start storing some of our stuff up here and have it like automated as well, so we don't have to go in and get stuff. The thing with the metal refineries is that they need a dupe to work them. So I guess they're going to have to go in and store the stuff manually, probably. But then we can get some automation set up, like I said, to like pick up some of this copper, pick up some of this gold as well, and just like shove it into here. Most of the refined metals we're going to need are going to be up here, right? Especially when we start like making the rocket and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's going to need a bunch of refined metal and shit like that. And then a lot of these other like more advanced machines are going to need it. So it makes sense to store it all sort of up here centrally, right? And then if we do end up making steam turbines at some point, if we might find like a little volcano out here that has magma that we could use. Otherwise, we're going to have to make it down here somehow. I don't know. We'll look into it at some point. It could be fun, though. It might be a little bit better than... If we can get it running consistently and producing a shit ton of power, be better than running a petroleum generator, right? But I guess magma can cool, which I never really considered. I just thought that magma was constantly, like, hot as fuck and never cooled down. But there you go. What's the end game? I don't know. I think you build a rocket and you can send your dupes on missions to get more resources and stuff, and you just want to keep your base going, I guess, until you can't make any more base. And then when you can't make any more base, you either restart or you move on, I guess. Play some XCOM or something else instead. No? That's basic entropy. Right. Click on the star map to see the goal. Is it this? This organic mass? This ice planet? Is it this rocky asteroid? Metallic asteroid? There's a carbon asteroid? These are all places that we could potentially go to, right? Destination status, none. Yeah, let's go here, look. So, if we send missions off to these places, we can come back with some of this stuff, right? Like, say we sent a mission off to the ice planet, we would get some of this gas, I guess, the cargo bay, and some of these resources. So, like sleet wheat grains and wart seeds, pretty good. We could get some stone hatches from here, copper ore, iron ore, which is pretty good. We can get some iron, copper, and obsidian from there, and some hatches. And we can get diamond, coal, refined carbon from here as well, which is pretty good, right? And then if we run out of sand, slime, polluted water, algae, carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen. If we run out of sand, we can just use the rock crusher thing to crush up like a bunch of shit that we don't need, right? No? What the fuck is this? It's like the star map. You make rockets in this game now, and you can send your dudes off on a mission to go and explore planets and bring back resources that you've probably completely tapped out of by the time you start sending them up there, right? But otherwise, apart from like everything else, we're pretty sustainable now. We have tons of food, and our oxygen production and stuff is good. All of our suits are full, so it's good. These guys can live forever, or at least for a long while, before we start to like die. We had a couple of close shaves, but it's been pretty good, right? Deep Space P. There's a massive dog next to my face. Oh, do I have any friends though? No, not a single one. I'm a very lonely person. You know what though? I don't need them because I made my own people, right? Because like you don't once you make your own dudes, you don't need to have any friends anymore, right? Because you just like you get to speak to your own dudes that you made yourself, and then that's fine, right? And I'm slouching. Where are you? Are you my mom in there, chat? Is that you? Why does everybody keep calling me up on my slouching? I've been lurking in chat waiting for you to call me your friend, and now this? What the fuck? Jeez, the posture police. Okay, great. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna head off because it's that time of day, right? So listen, we'll come back tomorrow. There's no dad decks tomorrow, so I'll be here all day tomorrow, and we'll finish off some of these jobs. And then we'll start refining some metals and stuff as well. And make some transit tubes to make travel around a little easier. And we'll excavate out some bigger areas so that we can get our rocket ship built. We got to do the research and stuff as well, so we're going to have to do some space stuff. But I think we're getting close to being able to do some of this stuff, which is kind of cool. So we'll carry on with this tomorrow, see how far we get, and hopefully we'll do some new stuff. It'd be pretty good. So listen. I'm going to do shoutouts for donations and subs and resubs for the next like 5 or 10 minutes. Stick around if you want to. If not, you don't have to. I'm not going to be playing the game anymore though. It's just me talking. So if you like that sort of thing, by all means stick around. If you don't like that sort of thing, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back playing this game tomorrow if you want to watch me play it then. Okay? If you are leaving now, thanks so much for watching, and thanks very much for the donations and the subs and the resubs and all the support. I appreciate it. Have an enjoyable rest of your whatever day it is today. Wednesday. Enjoy. Fuck me. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, okay?